Welcome, besties. I am doing the infamous viral monkey nail set in today's video using a very super cute pink for the base that I did get from Sally's. And y'all, this gel polish was like $7.99. I did 2 coats of it and it looks really, really great. And that is the pink base that you guys see me painting on top of. And now we're going to be doing some French tips. I did want to do like a shorter French tip. I didn't really want to do a deep French because I just personally did not want to do all that. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not really a fan of French tips, but this is an inspired nail I'm doing. So we're just going to be, I really like the way this set turned out. It seemed like a lot of people received it really well on my TikTok. And I was like, what? Which, I love sculpting. Like, I feel like I could be a real life artistic sculpture nail person, but I try to also do like regular nails that people will wear throughout the day. All right, guys, so how are y'all feeling? Now, I'm not gonna lie, at first I wasn't going to do a voiceover, but I am. All right, listen, so this is a permanent marker airbrush. You see how easy that is? 1, 2, boom, we are out of there. Now, that airbrush, to me personally, is super easy to work with, but one thing I can say I did learn from the airbrush is when you get done spraying that one, go ahead and close the marker back up. Me personally, I do like this airbrush. I don't know if I like it better than the original airbrush machine that I always got with gel polish, but I personally feel like I did like this machine for this set and a few other nail sets I did do on other people. They seem to have liked it. So I would give the machine a 7 out of 10. I feel like it's worth it. At the end of the day, if I run out of markers, I don't have to spend $15 on it. I can just go to Dollar Tree and just go get permanent markers and just slap it inside the machine. Like, that's how easy the machine is. So this nail, I think this nail here that I'm doing right here is going to have the bear on there. And y'all, the bear was super easy to sculpt. Like, I'm gonna talk you guys through it a little bit, but look at the way it's sprayed. But remember, when you guys are spraying your airbrush, you want to move your fingers left to right, so that way you can get a even coat on both sides of the nail. You don't want to just only spray it in the middle unless you just want a middle airbrush style. But if you want the airbrush ombre to look like it's from left to right, make sure you're moving your hands left to right, just to, like you see how I'm doing like this here, yeah, just so you can get that look. And I feel like doing it like that turned out really better. Moving on to the 3D gem gels. Personally, when you do these, you want to cure in between each gel. And yes, I did cut out a few snippets of it because it's like, I personally don't like to make long YouTube videos because sometimes I don't like to put music in my videos. I just like to talk over them, and then I like to upload. I don't like to put music on every video. All right, so we are doing the 3D, and like I said, you are curing this in between. So you put one dot, cure, and like I said, I cut those out, so y'all didn't have to see all that. Y'all, I was so excited to do the banana nail on the pinky, but at first, the bananas wasn't banana ring properly. I was like, why is it looking like this? But you ain't nothing a little shading, honey. I'm going to tell you this for sure. Ain't nothing a little shading can't fix, bring life to the design, make it look a little bit better, add a little bit more dimension into it. Trust and believe me, honey, you're going to be coming out with a great, beautiful, detailed nail set, and that's exactly what you want when you are doing a little bit more of the intricate designs that do call for a little bit more detail. So I'm just adding like a few colors. So I did like 2 different yellows and I did like a dark brown, and then that's how I was able to get the look. So moving on to the monkey, we are molding the head. So you want to put the head, a piece of it a little bit behind the nail, and like mash it in so that way it can have something to stick to. And you just want to mold it into a nice pretty circle. Cure that. Add your ears. Adding the ears to me was the most funnest part because I was like, oh my God, it's starting to come to life. But y'all, this is my first time doing it. And you know me, I'm the type of person, I'd be like, this better come out right the first time. I'm not doing it again. I'm definite, girl. I'm not going to want to redo no nail set again. I'm not going to redo this bear again. It need to come out right the first time. So now we are just adding different browns. I did a dark brown for the head, and then I decided to do a light brown for the face. And you just want to, what I'm doing is I'm stroking it from left to right, so that way I don't have to have such a bolt onto the on the design, because I'm going to paint the eyes and stuff on it. So I don't want it to look too thick. And that's me doing the eyes. And then we're going to do the nose. Then we're going to add the little bitty mouth. Now, this is the body. The body was kind of a little tricky. I'm not going to lie. But before you do the banana, you definitely want to shape the monkey's body so that way you can have an idea on if you want it to hold the banana or if you want it to, not to be or not to have a banana. Like, it's totally up to you. But I did definitely decide to do the banana because I'm like, child, this set got to eat all the way down. Like, to be honest, me personally, this is one of my favorite nail sets that I have done in a while, pertaining to like super creativity and sculpting and stuff. It can kind of be intimidating when you are first learning how to sculpt, but yeah, I'm telling you, once you get the hang of it, and once you start learning how to make your characters look good, and you start bringing them to life, I'm telling you, you're gonna be on a whole nother level. You're gonna be super shocked. So we're just adding a little bit of the details here, and this is the banana. So only thing I did for the banana was I just rolled a little mini piece of the white molding gel, and then I'm just like angling it, kind of like giving the banana a little bit of curve. You see it? Like, look at that. To be honest, to me personally, it look good enough just like that too. All right, so this is the whole of the banana, and I'm just mashing it so I can kind of get like that peak at the bottom, and I'm just gonna roll it over. I did add another one because I needed it to kind of like it was kind of like overlapping a little bit. And then I pull it down. Like, look at that, y'all. So kind of like pull it down with like a little curve, the peel, just to kind of look like the banana is being peeled off. So yeah, I'm really just loving this teddy. I might call it damn thing a teddy bear. I'm really loving this monkey. All right, moving on to the other hole. I'm just mashing that in. I personally think that I probably made this backside of a little too thick, but I was like, okay, it'll be fine. Like, I feel like it did what it was supposed to do pertaining to the job. I'm just going to say that. But let me know what y'all think about this nail set. Like, do y'all like the nail set? Do you like the bear? Do y'all want a more detailed video of it? Look at the way it's looking. I was super shocked. So I decided that I do want to add flocking powder, which is fur for the monkey. But before you add your flocking powder, what you want to do is you want to get some top coat, and you want to put the top coat where you want the flocking powder to be, right? So then you're going to pick the flocking powder up like so here, and then you just want to layer it on. Now, to me personally, it's not enough flocking powder in these little behind tubes. It can only get you so far. But I like the fact that it's a variety, but it's not as good as it could be because it's not enough. Imagine if I would have had to do 2 monkeys and I was doing a nail set. I literally had enough just for 2 nail sets. That's about it. But all right, y'all, we are coming up close to the end of this video. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Like the video. Let me know what you like about the video. Comment me some yellow hearts if you like it. And this is the finished look. Oh, honey, we are eating. Y'all, look at the bananas, y'all. I'm telling you. Thank you.